All right, now that we've let everything else dry, our Snoopy and our woodstock in the grass, we're gonna use our baby brush, and we're just gonna use black now. We're gonna start adding the accents to everything. And we're gonna start at the top and work our way down towards the bottom so we can keep our hands out of our paint. So we're gonna start with our woodstock, and so we're just gonna start, you're gonna outline around his little head and give him a little eyeball with the baby brush. And then you're just gonna give him a couple of lines, oops, too much paint. Give him a couple of lines in his feathers, just to show those off in the back. A couple down lower. And then we're gonna outline his tail, that triangle. We're just gonna give it its regular triangle shape. And his little foot, his little belly. Right down the back as well, give him this full little outline. That's our woodstock. And then we're gonna move on to Snoopy. Pretty simple, we're gonna first start at his nose. Give him a little dot for his nose right at the top, a little circle. And then we're gonna go down along his snout and around his head. And then right next to his ear, we're gonna do his ear as well. All the way down from a nice big droopy ear. And then the inside of his ear is just like a little hook. So we're just gonna draw right down and give him a little hook for his ear in the inside of his ear. And then we're gonna outline along the back, right along the top of the doghouse, a little blip for his little hand. And then up his feet. So again, that little oval for his foot. And so when we've got these two really close together, we're just gonna wrap it around right there and go down to his leg. Give him the little arch for his leg, and then this footy back here is just right like that. Just creating a little oval that's a little bit hidden behind the other one. And then outline around his belly. And then down his nose again on the other side for his chin. And then we're gonna give him a quick little leash right around his neck. Or a little collar, it's not a leash. He's not for a walk. And then right on his footies, we're gonna give him just his little toe marks. Two little dashes. And then we're gonna give him an eye, which his eyes are closed, so it's just a little dash as well. And then our Snoopy is done. We're gonna move on to the doghouse. Just gonna go right along the top of the edge of the doghouse and down the side. We're gonna stop right at a little bit above the edge, and we're gonna make it go back in towards the square. And we'll do the same thing on the other side. We'll go back in towards the square and then outline the edge. That's gonna create our little roof line. And right where that corner meets, where we've got the two lines coming together, we're just gonna go right in the middle and do a line that goes all the way across. Oops, not a very straight line for me. That's okay. And then right along the bottom of the roof as well, all the way across with a line. And then right in the middle, we're gonna do a little line right here, and another one a little lower on the roof. They can be dashes, it doesn't have to be a solid line. If you wanna make it a solid line, you can. But they don't have to, it doesn't have to connect. And then right down on the doghouse, you wanna go down the side just to the grass. Make it connect up there. And then on this side too, all the way down just to the grass. And then we'll give it some couple of lines right in the middle again, just like on top. And then right under the roof right here, we're gonna give it a shadow. It's just gonna be making that roof line really thick and just bringing it down a little bit like that. Just make it a little darker. And then we're gonna go into the grass, and we're gonna just turn our brush on its side and do upward little motions for the grass, just like when we made the grass. We'll do just a little bunch of them. You don't have to connect all of them together and do all of them. It can just be little groups of them, or just individual lines as you go throughout. Maybe two there, one there. Over on this side, we'll do a couple right at the base of the doghouse. And then we're gonna go a little lower, and we're gonna do a line in the grass, and another line that goes the rest of the way over. And that's our whole Snoopy. But you wanna make sure our last thing we wanna do is we wanna make sure we sign it. So you make sure you write your name with that baby brush right at the bottom. Give your signature because you did it. And after you finish all of the outlines, you're all done. And you made a whole Snoopy painting.